Hi YouTube, it's me. It's yeah, it's Daryl. That's my son there. Say hey YouTube.
Hi YouTube.
And he loves you, YouTube. And there's Seth there. He's a little upset. He wants to go really far away, but we're doing some exploring today. My kids have apparently inherited that from me. They love to explore. I miss doing this with the Zero Prince and my best friend, my BFF. I know he hates that term. But anyway, I'm gonna take them and you guys out and show you some cool stuff. I don't have the beach to record at, which is there's a lot of cool stuff there to show you guys, and I love it when Prince does it. But I don't have the beach here, but there is some really cool old stuff here that me and the Prince actually have explored some of this together. More of the stuff we've explored is in Dillon, and that's about 30 minutes from here. But I'm going to take you just to a couple places here in McCall, the town I live in. So you guys sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. I'll be back in a bit. And just a little shot of the open road here for us. Just going out into the rural part of the rural area I live in. So there's a lot of ruralness going on here. Later, guys. Okay, this is part 2 of the video here. I'm going to splice all these together to make one, but the kids. This is an old graveyard. It's set back here in the woods. It's at Fletcher's church, Fletcher's chapel right here. There's a sign up there I'll show it to you because it kind of bears some later. If you look here, I hope they burnt this to get just grass down. I hope no one's just like vandalized it or set it on fire being stupid. But it looks like there's been some burning because there is a lot of grass out here. And I bet it's hard to cut. I'm just not sure. Anyway, I'm going to show you a really cool grave. It has a really cool story. These Zero Prince and I came out here a while back when we were doing some paranormal investigation. I don't know if he mentioned that we do paranormal investigation, but we do. It's really fun. Anyway, I'll get there and I'll tell you the story. But this is the graveyard here in the woods. I mean, there are some really old... I'm sorry about that, my camera died, as I mentioned before. I mean, there's some really old graves here, as you can see. Looks like he was only 11 when he passed away. I mean, but there's some really old stuff. You see, that's like 1913 born, died 1924. Really old stuff. Anyway, I'm going to get to the statue now. Okay, this is back here toward the statue. I just got this on here because I love wrought iron fencing. There's a story where we were at another graveyard in Merle's Inlet, the Prince and I, and we were doing EVP, for anyone familiar with paranormal investigation, which is where you try to record. Okay, sorry again. I just have so much on my camera from the trip to New York and everything. Just a lot, and so it takes up a lot of memory. Alright, so here's the wrought iron fence. It was in another graveyard. We were doing the EVP, where you try to get sounds that you can't hear with your ear, trying to communicate with maybe an entity. And we asked, again, there's the name Fletcher. Hold on a minute, I'll open it, buddy. Look out. Fletcher. It's going to, like I say, that'll come into play in a little bit here. But we asked if the gate in question was kind of hanging partway open, and it was really heavy like that. And I asked if anybody wanted to communicate, and it creaked open just like an inch, and it was really creepy. But that's beside the point. Get down. Don't get on her like that. Get down, please, Seth. Okay? Don't get on her. Okay, this is the statue. This is Annabell Fletcher. Annabell, I think it's Annabell Lee Fletcher. Oh, it's actually Anna Sedell Fletcher, but I'm not sure if that's her last name or not. I guess I was kind of going with that Annabell Lee thing. But by Poe, I'm a big Poe fan. But this is Annabell Fletcher. And the story goes that she was walking down the church, walking down the steps after her wedding, and she had a heart attack and died on the steps. And her husband, he was a Fletcher. Like I said, they're a very affluent family here, and you'll see some more stuff with their name on it. I mean, I live on a street named after them, so, and there's a lot of them. Don't scream so loud, buddy. As you can see, the kids are really interested here, but she died at her wedding. People have broken her hands off because supposedly the rings were here. They put her rings on her hands, but they've been broken off by vandals. Really sad. But I don't know if you can see. I don't know if you can see how lifelike she looks. Anyway, I apologize for the kids. They're really excited. I know they're kind of loud, but they're just really excited. I'm happy to see them excited over this kind of stuff because this is what I like. But anyway, so supposedly she came down the steps, died of a heart attack on her wedding night, and her husband had this commission. And again, he was a Fletcher, which I can say that is a really affluent name. I live on a street named after him. There's another street in another town nearby named after him. A lot of things in here are named after these people, and I don't think they're so much around today, but back in the day that was them. But like I say, her hands have been broken off by some cruel people who wanted her rings. I don't know how long ago that happened. That's been here for a while. My grandmother and her cousin told me about this, but like I said, we were scared to touch her face. But I mean, it feels so smooth. I mean, it looks like she just was gonna open her eyes and then talk to you. It's so well done. And it doesn't feel like cold like you would imagine stone would. I mean, I know it's been in the daytime, but it just feels almost alive, like real skin. And anyway, just amazing, awesome thing I saw here. Anyway, I hope you like it. We're gonna go to another place, see if we can get some more cool stuff for you. Yeah, some mean people broke them off, baby. And